When you think of Hatsune Miku, you might think, oh, she's a singer, an instrument, a Fortnite skin, and probably not her interferences in elections and government bodies. You see, back in 2010 when Miku was just 3 years old, the Democratic Party of Japan wanted to use Miku to promote themselves. But they ran into a problem. The parent company surprisingly didn't want to use Miku in politics, but they did allow the use of the voice bank. This led to a very weird ad campaign where a mascot person was used to promote the party, but the mascot had Miku's voice, and this wasn't very well received. People found it creepy, and they called the politician an idiot because he won like a bunch of votes just from campaigning online, and this was his campaign.
We need to show that I am responsible and trustworthy.
Let's highlight that.
Oh crap, I left it out in the sun.
I'm totally Miru, and I support Teto.
Yeah, the political party disbanded like 3 years after this. Was it because of Miku? Probably not. Would it be funny to think that that was the reason? Of course it is! Now, you've seen Democratic Miku, but what about Communist Miku? It wasn't Miku. It was a different vocalist named Sato Sasara, and I definitely mispronounced that. Her voice is used in campaign events in like 2013 just saying stuff. Now, I don't have a lot of info on this person because when I tried to research, I just got results for a terrorist with a similar name. Funnily enough, I think the Communist Party did actually pretty good that year, so good job, Sato. You did what Miku couldn't. Later on in the year, there's reports of another person using a Vocaloid's voice on campaign vans, but no one really has any video evidence. Conveniently, a man named Mr. Net was using some interesting methods to gain votes at the time, one of which was driving around using Miku's voice, singing his theme song, and yes, this is real. Surprisingly, this is even the craziest thing he's done. He's used suspiciously young-looking anime characters, he's used JoJo's, he used the Democratic Party logo on Caillou's lips, and of course Miku. Like, imagine explaining this to your parents. Heh, I want to vote for the campaign person who's posed next to this Nyan Neko Sugar Girl's girl.
Hey,
What?
me and your mom are getting a divorce. We still love you, even for your fat chud.
Yeah, you guessed it, appealing to the chronically online didn't work. With his loss, everyone so far has just been trying to use a Vocaloid to gain votes, but what happens when the government goes out of their way to put a Vocaloid in power? Introducing Luo Tianyi, the first Chinese Vocaloid. Who needs real idols for children when you could just use electronic ones? They can't speak out about the government or be used to say anything bad.
I hate this stupid retarded faggot.
Bro, I thought on me, yay, autistic people could say that.
Let me turn into one real quick camera. Transform.
Cool, that's different.
On a serious note, she was just known as an unofficial youth ambassador for the Chinese Communist Youth League, and it's crazy how well she did in China versus how Miku's doing in the West. The only place you can actually see her is in like Fortnite and like 5 Below. As stated before, assuming that these sources are real, she's officially affiliated with the government, but you know, not real, and I think that's pretty funny. Like, I don't mean to hate, but I'd prefer Vocaloid to be the head of government rather than another lead-eating old person.
I know a lot of you are starving, so as president, I will send money to a country in which I won't specify. Instead.
Oh, hi Miku. Yeah, of course Miku was used by the Japanese government. She was used to promote local cuisine by Japan's Ministry of Agriculture, and she was also a COVID spokesperson, and I still don't get why this is such a common occurrence in Japan. Like, do I trust a Vaporeon to run the water? Absolutely. Just like how I trust you to hit that subscribe button and that like button, because yeah, this video is over. Wow, people associated with politics want to influence people using a faceless voice that you could make saying anything?
I am a fat chud.
Yeah, that sounds pretty scary. Thankfully, this happened like 10 years ago, and it isn't a problem that's been going on right now. Isn't this like a plot point of Metal Gear Solid 2? Hey, shut up! Shut up!